Okay. Hold up now. Oh, I am doing. I should have done this before I started streaming, but correct, yeah. Ah. Oh, it's gonna take a minute. Oh well. We'll manage. So, what was I doing? Alright, let's just keep going. So yeah. Alright, so we've been building the okay, well that's our Apharmd the Hatter. That is what we've been building. This is a 1/100 scale kit from Hasegawa Hobby, Cyber Troopers Virtual on Marz, which is a video game from 2003, and this kit is from 2005. So yeah, it is quite old, and it's not like, this is not a kit that I'm guessing is not like a reissue or like a reprint or something, because they don't usually do those. And yeah, it's a very old kit. I still haven't got the reason I'm doing this. Well, not the reason, this is completely random. just pick those at random and just build whatever. So I'm gonna be finishing this kit today. Didn't think it would take me like to be like a multi-part build, but here we are. Figured I would be done with it yesterday, but it is quite an old kit and it is a little difficult. Okay, hold on. I don't think I need this. Maybe I will. I'll just keep it in the corner here for a bit, protected, until we actually do need it. So I made piles of parts yesterday. Actually, I will need it. Never mind. I'm not done with the nipping. I made piles of parts, but now I have no idea which is which. No clue what I'm up to now. This is gonna be terrible. I think this is pile A over there. Excuse me. Hello, Garnfield. Hello, Wesley Hunter. Yes, I do watch Gundam. Hello, Marcel. How you doing? We're just finishing up this kit now. This is not Gundam. This is a redneck mecha. Why do I say that? Because he's wearing camo pants. He's not wearing a shirt. He has a fishing hat. He's blonde. He has guile hair. This is, I guess, the idea what the Japanese people think Americans are. They wear baggy cargo pants, run around with tonfas, and engages in street fights, I guess. We made a little progress yesterday, but I'm going to try to finish this. What pile is this? I don't know. I think this is E and F and M, maybe? And I don't know what this is. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, we're gonna try. So, yeah, do watch Gundam. Hello, Wesley. Do like, subscribe, and all that. Tell your friends, family, enemies, cats, and dogs about this channel. Have them come over here and be ghost members and subscribe or lurk, whatever it is. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to finish this kit. I'm not gonna paint it because it does require a lot of painting. It does have auto slide decals. The 1/100 scale. It's a high grade kit. It's not a master grade kit. Turns out I thought this thing was not like the 1/100 scale was fake, but turns out in the story of the source material there, it is indeed. What the heck? Oh, there it is. So I did this part and this part, so up to here. No, not up to there. Okay, I did this part. Oh yeah, the source material does say this is a giant mecha, although it doesn't look like one. Like from the screenshots, the few screenshots I saw of this game, mostly on Wikipedia, it does not look like they're in a smaller environment than themselves. Everything around them is like to scale as if they were normal people, but no, it's trust me, it's no, trust us is what they're saying. These are giant mechas. There's probably stuff I'm missing. But yeah, we're gonna finish this hopefully today. It's a very old kit, and this is not Bandai. This is, well, it's not Bandai. It's Hasegawa, an old Hasegawa from 2005. So back in those days, even today, Bandai kind of always was like ahead of the competition in terms of quality. And showed in the kit more so than today. Today, like, they kind of caught up. The gap is still there, but it's not as wide. You get quality stuff from most manufacturers these days. It's like rare. Well, you still get stuff like Kotobukiya, which I think that's really cheap out. And sometimes you get like stuff from like Chinese manufacturers. Not that it's bad, but like they tend to subcontract the manufacturing, and you get lower quality stuff. Let me get this a little bit closer. Yeah, so we're gonna finish building this hopefully. There's still a lot of parts, and there's the problem is like I get them off the runner and I still have to clean them up a little bit just to make sure it fits. There's a few fit issues here and there. I've had to use glue to make them hold, which the kit doesn't say you have to use glue, but it looks like you do, just to make things stay together properly. Okay, what the heck am I doing? But yeah, the style of this, well, Jakukes, that's what it's called. Gundam reminds me of this style. This thing is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter. Polycap J, we have an interesting polycap sheet here with like a little waggly bit on the end. Polycap J. Which, okay. And you pop that in there, facing up on the middle. Snip this out to make sure it fits. Yeah, there's some issues with. I mean, it's old. It's 20 years old, so it's technically vintage. And yeah, it has some issues. What the? Am I missing something here? It says to go in the middle, right? Not. Hold up now. Okay, I guess it does make sense. It's not flush against the surface there, because you do have a little extra here which is going to connect here. Let's get moving. Less distractions, more, because this thing's already taking longer than I would have liked to build. I don't want to have to drag this on longer. This definitely, I don't want this to be a three-parter. This is essentially a high-grade kit, so I don't want to be the guy who like needs hours to build just a high-grade kit. And this thing doesn't wobble. Why do you have it like a hinge in there then? Alright, so we got these things. It's a bit weird. We'll do, I guess. Okay, and then F15. I'm assuming this is file F. Alright, so anybody who's new there, nobody's new. Okay. Oh, just, oh, there we go. Nope. Yes, this is file F then. Okay. We're finding our way finally, and this is file E. E17, E16. It says there to like paint. Yeah, painting is required for this kit, because most of it is like plain gray and blue and more gray. Or as the Which from Mercury kits put it, we will not be enjoying colorful results. After building this kit, we will have to bring our own colors to get a colorful result. A colorful experience. I don't know. It was an interesting word to use. Interesting wording. Okay. Okay, so get this little nub there. File down. Technically, oh, okay, fine. Don't really need to bother with the quality of this isn't that high that I should be bothering with cleaning every part, but it's just out of habit at this point. I could probably save quite a bit of time if I don't. Okay, so the polycaps do require a bit of trimming here. These are very, very small polycaps. Unusually small polycaps. And it says to go there. And this thing goes this way. Like so. Okay. This thing goes there. Okay, no, that's not right. Goes that way. Times 2, so. Yeah. Glue is required, definitely, for this. E22, E5, polycap W for step 14, well 17, polycap W. I'm just going to use this now because the polycaps are leaving little nubs anyway if I try to twist them off. Just minimal cleaning here and there. Okay, so, oh, okay, that's the forearm. polycap W goes into this little thing there. And tries to fly off. Which way do you go? No, okay, polycap W goes over. What? How? No, wait, like this? Which way? Okay, so... Alright. And that kind of closes a gap there. Oh, that fell out. Yeah, this is old school. Well, not that old school, but still old school. Okay, so this pops in there. Not like, I don't think anybody... This kit is definitely discontinued. Unless there's still some of it in stock somewhere, but I feel like this is definitely not something you will run into casually. I think most people never even heard of this. And of course it keeps falling out. What the hell am I gonna do with this thing? Alright, so we need to figure out like how to get this on there without it just constantly falling out. Yeah, that's why it's taking like 2 sessions at least for now. And this is would be dramatic if we like put the whole thing together and then the polycap was on the wrong way. So we gotta be careful here. Okay, try to hold it like this. You're gonna need all your fingers for this one. All your hands, even feet. Okay, we got it in there somehow. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. We're supposed to paint the little thing inside there, but clearly this is like hidden, so it's gonna be a bit difficult. And this thing is like very grippy. I probably should have pre-drilled this. Let's do that now. So just a little bit here at the entrance. Let's try the other one. We're doing this live, so mistakes may be made, will be made, unavoidably. So this little thing here is just quite... I probably should have done that to begin with. Alright, so get that in there, make sure the polycap is facing outside, and just try to get that there. Yeah, definitely not the Bandai kit, but like you had to fix. Somebody designed this. Somebody like went through the steps or used their computer software or on paper. Trying to figure out how do I make all these little parts fit together, and they came up with this. Alright, so that's step 17. Okay, I need C1314 F 16. It says do not glue, which means do not glue this part, it says, which means like it is expected sort of that glue will be involved at some point. Yeah, this is like well, I don't know. This is like a kit that requires a lot of effort in building, cleaning, what have you. And polycap O for step 18. Polycap O goes where? Like so, actually. Take this thing like so, and put this thing like where? That. Again, somebody went to the effort of designing all this. Okay, so that goes like so. There's a little channel in there that I guess it rotates a bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. Like I think there's like a little bit little moving part here that. So it goes in here. Okay. I see. Why then? There's a. It says where? There to paint this little thing here inside, which is absolutely never going to be visible. There's a little part in here inside completely hidden. Oh wait, at the outside. Never mind, my bad. The outside needs to be painted. The little, just paint the whole thing. Why do you need to skip that little bit there? Alright, so then this somehow, I'm not sure how we're supposed to get that in there. Okay, enough with the filing. I'm gonna put that down. Alright, so try to somehow balance all this. Let me get the polycap on there before it falls. Oh no, actually I can't. Can I? I'm not even sure this thing's gonna fit. I thought I'd be done early with this. And of course it does not even fit. Did I get the wrong polycap? Nope, polycap. Oh, that is what we got. And this one should go there. So I'm gonna try it on this side. Yeah, okay, this is not... It has to be twisted in a little bit. So it's probably gonna be a pain to get that on there, and then this thing facing downwards. Trying to get this on there somehow without the whole thing just collapsing. And of course it does. Like that, and then you kind of just need something in there to kind of wiggle the polycap. And then we managed to do it. Okay. Squeaks in place. It's gonna look very crappy, to be honest. Not okay, fine. No more cleaning for you. You don't deserve. I'm not sure what this is about. So this is like a very tiny weird detail there on the arm. And that is correct. So it is supposed, I guess, to move a bit. Alright, so and then we need to do that on the other arm, so that's gonna be fun. Okay, we get to do that on the other side. And like so. Get that on there a little bit. Just connect that a bit and get that in somehow. Wiggle the polycap. Or try. There we go. I have no clue if that worked. It seems to be lopsided. And of course it missed. Get that in the channel somehow. There we go. It's supposed to be turned like that. Sure, it's turned like that. Sort of. Alright. Then tonfas over there. These things. L1 goes up to L. This is D, C, D, L. Well, those aren't going to be visible from the outside, really, so not all that. Well, just a little bit, I guess. Over there. Well, okay, somewhat visible. Yeah, it's not going to look great. Quite large. Those are very blunt nippers I got at this stage. Then M2, all these, and M3. These need painting, of course, the end there. It shows you here, like it says, like you need to paint it a different color. And join this together, like so. It's mostly push fit, but sometimes you do need glue. Some of these nubs are in a weird position. And then M2 on the end there. I'm not going to paint it right now. This is just an assembly stage. The problem though is that, assembly or not, it is. So, oh wait, this goes on the outside. So pop that on there, hoping that it works. Yeah, the assembly, like a lot of it is very, very tight fits. It's normally a pre-drill everything, but if I do that, it just won't even hold on together, it will collapse. So you got tonfas, or I guess foldable, not necessarily tonfas, maybe tonfas, maybe not. I guess it meant to be tonfas, it would be, or not, that could just be lasers, guns of some sort. We got a little hole here. Are we supposed to have that here? Yeah, we are. I guess something's gonna go in there. Alright. This is a redneck mecha. Well, not exactly. I don't know. Skater boy? I don't know what style it is, like going around with baggy cargo pants, camo pants, and a fishing hat. Looks like, I don't know what this is. This is weird. Somebody, like, a game was made out of this, meaning like distribution for this thing was negotiated. Oops. Physical copies of the game were made, which is extraordinary. I mean, it's art still, but you wonder, if they can do it, why can't I? And then you realize you have no idea. Oh, usually the problem is like you think your ideas aren't good enough. So you just gotta try, I guess. Alright, so we assemble all these together and becomes the arms. Which way forward? I think this is forward. So that goes on there, hopefully, without breaking the peg. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, it does work. Look, this little thing there, it collapses and gets back up when it's straight. At least that's nice. It doesn't like just get stuck inside. It's a nice little mechanical gimmick there. It's so that like when you fold it, it doesn't stop here. It actually goes a bit deeper. Well, like a double. The best way would have make this like a double joint. Like here is the joint, because you can see here like there's like a pin here. So basically, this whole thing would have been a second joint. That would have made this better rather than. But yeah, this little gimmick. It's something, I guess. This little thing here. This little... What's the opposite of the elbow? Like the elbow is on the outside. It's on the inside. I don't know what the part is called. This thing just basically folds. Alright, enough of that. So the arms are symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which one. goes where, so you just put that on there and that becomes instantly whichever arm you want it to be. Like so. Where's the other arm? There we go. And like so. So then you got arm and arm. And hand, which is D. So this is F, this is E. I'm gonna get all the parts of D now. These are very thick, like, yeah, very thick. Yeah, those nippers are on their last leg. I mean, they still cut fine, they leave a little bit more nub that I would like. I need to get like some fancy schmancy ones, not the cheapest ones all the time. Oh, it has a separate thumb here. It is a pain in the ass. Thank you, Marcel. I mean, yeah, it is an old kit, and it is not Bandai. Like old Bandai kits, still doable. That they were like high quality stuff, but yeah. I mean, but it's interesting. It's vintage. It's like another kit that goes in the backlog of things that I have to finish one day. Alright, so I'm just gonna... No, I was making a pile of the... I don't need to clean those parts just yet. I just need to get them off. Right. Let's not be distracted. These, sometimes, well, many times, the gates are not connected to like a surface on an incline, so like a surface that's not parallel to the runner. Well, not perpendicular to the runner, I mean, so it's like difficult to get the nipper in there and cut it at an angle. Also, stuff on curves require a little bit aftercare here. Okay, I don't need to do that just yet, so I'm just gonna put that over here. Ignore it for as long as I can. Well, actually, I do need some parts from D, so never mind that. So I need this, that, this thing, that thing as well. The thumb. Also need, where'd the hand go? I guess I'll try this as well. There's a bunch of hands, so I need E21. Do we have enough of these? I don't think we do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do 1, 2. Okay, we have 4 hands and 4 of these. So okay, that matches up. I have another hand here, which appears to be a gun hand. Does this thing have weapons? Oh, it's just a pointing hand. It's It doesn't have weapons. There's no extra. It doesn't seem to be any kind of runners that suggest that we will have weapons on this thing. I should probably have nipped that one. Okay, so we got this one. Now I have a bunch of small things, including thumbs. I have no idea where they all go, so... Okay, we're gonna try. D18, which may or may not be one of these. What's the difference? There seems to be 3 of those. Alright. Short thumb, like so. And why so many parts? What am I even looking at here? I'm guessing this needs to be glued together. One of them has a little peg here. That one goes there. Because it needs to point. Well, hold on, is he doing a finger gun? 1, 2, 3. This one's different. No. Don't tell me. No. Okay, no. He's not doing a finger gun. Let's look ahead a bit if there's any kind of instruction for this one. Okay, no. But it's probably on a different page. Oh, no. Oh, it does. Go like so. It is. He is doing a finger gun, it looks like. Okay, which one is it? One of these has to fit here. Should be this one. It's not really. Oh, there we go. Kind of a finger gun. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. Try to assemble the rest of the fingers, hands, what have you. Not entirely sure, because it looks like this needs some glue to kind of stay on, or not. Oh, never mind. It clips on somehow. We got 3 fingers. I think like 2 of them are the same. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, one of them is not like the others. Probably should have paid attention. It looks like this one, but not entirely sure. There's been more painful kits though that I've built, so it's still manageable. That's not how you do a thumb. Yeah, it's like a little wiggly. It looks right. But I feel like the thumb's gonna just fall out all the time. See about these ones. Come on now. No, there is, yeah, a thumbs up. There is indeed a thumbs up involved in this contraption here. Yeah, this needs to be glued because it's gonna fly off. Yep. There's a thumbs up. So we're gonna do finger gun and thumbs up because it's 2005. Well, 2003 technically. The thumbs wiggle a bit, but they do need to be glued. Definitely need glue there. I'm assuming it says all the instructions, I don't know. But yeah, these need to be glued. The only thing that's kind of holding in place is that. But yeah, it's right now it's a bit hard to. And you can. That would be a bit weird. But yeah, you do need to glue this here. Whatever. Let me just do that then. I'll just get that dot there. Tamiya. Well, it's not Tamiya, it's just cheap plastic cement. Just melt some of these down. A bit. Let's leave that alone. Alright, so we got the hands. These are wobbly, so I'm just going to do these at the end. Alright, legs. Got arms with very flappy shoulder things. Unexpectedly, but alright, we did the arms, now we do the legs. That took an hour. Yep, exactly 1 hour. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay together at all. Alright, so leg F. This is pile A, I think. Oh, way over there. This is, I don't know. I'm thinking D, E, F, something else. So what I'm going to do before I do the legs here, I'm going to do some nipping. Well, that sucks. mistake was made. Not supposed to trim this little bit here, but I did. Oh, get a little. We'll see what happens. It was supposed to be like a little. That was this is probably the second time I've done this. In all my hours of doing this. So basically we're supposed to keep this little nub here, but accidentally trimmed it off. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be fine. If not, we'll figure something out on the spot. Yeah, I was hoping to be done with this in like less than 2 hours. Seems like it's gonna be a little over 2 hours. We're done with this. It's definitely a kit that it's not. Well, it's not Bandai. I'm gonna keep repeating that. It is Hasegawa, and an old Hasegawa kit at that. So it does require more effort. And it kind of starts making sense, like how modern kits are easier and easier to build. Like people, you give them something now, like this. It's people no longer have the time. I think like, are we like in a space dilation field? I don't know. Something's happening to the universe, or it could be explained by quantum physics. That that's the whole of this one. We're probably in a situation where time is accelerating or something. Maybe that's why it feels like there's no longer time for anything. Yeah, so let's be careful here. Don't trim. Like the problem is like it's not visible from this side. It's barely visible. Like you can barely tell. Like you're not supposed to trim that. You're not necessarily looking at the instructions. Well, you should be, but I'm not, so. Boo, I guess. Very large. Gates on there. I'm not gonna bother this one. All of these required. Like these are the pants parts, and these will require to be completely painted over. They're blue, but they don't match the blue that we see in the instructions or the cover. Hello, Wesley. Hello again. I'm not sure. What's up? Do like, subscribe, share, all the thing. You know, the thing everybody on YouTube asks you to do. Alright, so we got file of D. And we got these, I'm not sure. Did I take the hater or the hatter in the thing there? The hatter. He has a hat. He makes hats? I don't know. It has a fishing hat. Looks like a straw hat. But a mechanical straw hat. Is he a pirate? I mean, One Piece already was around back then, I think. Okay, I have no idea if this is... I'm gonna leave this alone for a minute. I'll just put that over there. I don't know what... K18, where do you go? K6. Okay, you look like that. I'm guessing these aren't needed, but these look like they would be needed. I'll just get this whole thing here. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't think I need this part, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Yeah, it's a rare. And nobody's gonna build this ever. This is just probably the only record out there of somebody building this from start to finish. So, making some unique content here. Not popular content, but unique. Alright, so let's build the legs as far as we can anyway. The rest I think is just for the head and the hat. There's hair parts in this thing at some point. That's gonna be interesting. Alright, F13 times 2 and F5 and 6. Need to nip this little thing there. It's a little flash part. Okay, close enough, I guess. So, don't glue, it says. I will not. Again, more little things there. There's 3 of these. That's not it. 1, 2, 3. What's number 4? Oh, there it is. Got mixed in with the other stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna waste too much time on this. So you hold it like so, you put this in there, you don't glue it, you put the other side over there. Lots of nubs on the back there. Okay, just a little bit of cleanup then. This will require a bunch of gluing, of course. Okay, so then same thing on this side, that one over there. Pop that together. Doesn't quite fit naturally, it has some problems there. Yeah, this definitely needs a bunch of work later on to get it all cleaned out. Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna work. That's step 23. Step 24, D 14, 15, and 16, 13. Polycap E times 2, polycap F times 2, polycap D times 2. D, E, F here. Am I missing a polycap F? Do we have extra? Oh, we do have extra polycap. Wait a minute, there's 2 polycap Fs. There's polycap F here and polycap F here. Are they the same size? I don't know. Okay, so it did give us extra polycap Fs, so that's okay, I guess. Wonder what the hell, like, they have this polycap sheet and then they come up with another one there. Alright, so then lots of polycaps on this thing, so let's try and not get confused. So polycap F, well, polycap D on the bottom here. Polycap F in the middle, which I may confuse with this here, maybe? No, polycap F in the middle. So that goes there, and that goes there, pointing flat side this way. And then you put all of that on top there. Alright, so then something weird appears. 25, I don't know what this is. What is that? Where did it even come from? Oh, that's from 23, okay. When did that even? F12, okay. This is F. I think some parts from F got mixed in over there. Maybe. So F12 pops in there like so, and goes into there like that. Am I right? Oh wait, no, wrong way. So that goes like so. Pop that in there. Bend it like so. Make that go all the way in. There we go. There we go. Interesting. Oh, look at that. A little mechanism. I'm guessing this is the kneecap. So like bending it kind of makes something happen. Well, that's not too bad. You get a few interesting things here and there. And then you get that down into there. And there we go. Kind of pops in there. There we go. Nice little kneecap action there. I'm assuming that's kneecap. Alright, so we got this. C5. Now we're getting to the pants. C5. E19. Again, these need to be painted. 19 and I'm guessing 18 here. Not these then. Is that right? That is right. Okay. So then just gently. And these stress lines aren't gonna go away. So, okay, so you put these on first, it seems. Okay, I'm just gonna go a bit quick, hopefully. So, like this here. All right. Very approximate, but on better days I would, well, normally I should like just file down this nub here because apparently that's going to cause interference. Well, it's going to look lopsided on one side and fine on the other, but there's a bit of flashing here, so it does, yeah, again, it requires quite a bit of cleanup there, so pop that on there, pop that on there, and join, there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit cleaner here, this one's a little gap, but, and also a gap here, but yeah, you do need glue, kind of just clean that, also like scrape off any weird bit, and has to be painted some different color. Either way, E1 and C10. Oh, so those weren't. I thought those were hinges, but turns out they're not hinges. Those are just. Hopefully, I'm not making a mistake, but it looks like hinges, but they're not hinges. That would have been interesting if those were hinges. I guess they're not hinges. They're just like floating gates. And then we need C10, which are these things, which one of them I accidentally trimmed. I'm gonna see if that's gonna be an issue. If it is, we're just gonna glue it down there. Call it a day. And the last, okay, the 1, 2, 3 was 4. So 1, 2, 3. Where's number 4? No, they'll show up. Oh, there it is. Alright, so let's try this. So that goes like so. Kinda pointless, but oh well. Yeah, this thing requires a lot of work. Let's see if this even works at all. Yeah, it'll be fine. It holds. Down the road, you can just always just glue that in place. I don't need to worry about that. And number 4 here. It holds in place, so it's just fine. And just be glued down eventually. Alright, so that goes. And we need also these things, which are C12. Wait, first we put these on. No, wait, 1 and 2. Okay, so that goes here. That goes there. Nice little fold action there. I mean, that was already the case with master grade kits back in the day, so that's not unusual. Okay, this one's falling off. It's a bit janky, but oh well. Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah, I feel you should probably do the reverse here. And that goes there. Yeah, it's a bit loose. It does require quite a bit of clean. Like, there's some adjustments to be made. Like it definitely needs some help here. I need to glue those together before you can move forward. Like, this little nub there is going to be interfering with the fit, so just try to get it down. Suddenly, like, the I mean, it's, well, it's just like one fancy moving part. Maybe there's more. Let's see. This is just the upper leg for now. Maybe there's gonna be more in the lower leg. All right, so that, and then we need G5 and C3. So G5. These are the turn signals for the mecha there. I mean, you gotta follow the rules. Has to be street legal. Okay, these are a bit troublesome. These are clear parts, and if you are putting them there and you try to glue them on, it's gonna get frosty because of the cement's gonna cause it to, unless you use some kind of different type of clear glue, and this thing is holding, I guess, for now. I guess you would need some kind of clear, non-solvent glue, tacky glue, which I do have some of. Yep, it keeps falling out. So we need to put some in here to kind of get it to stick. Because right now this is not gonna stay at all. Okay, I think I'm gonna. Okay, wait, never mind. Yeah, sort of, kind of. Yep. Yeah, for now. We're gonna leave it like that. We definitely need some kind of non-solvent glue to get these on. To have them stay on, eventually. A clear tacky glue. Alright, so we got so far. C4. And not those ones. C4, C3. Those go on to this. Nope, that. Yes. No. This here with lots of nubs everywhere. Because it's like very thick gates on every single one of those, and the plastic is a little bit, I don't know, like this is all polystyrene, so it depending on how you inject it, like what pressure you inject it at and all that, it can get wait, what? Does that even? That can't be right. It's like very loosely on there. It's like very slightly connected. And that needs to be glued together at some point. Aligned, glued, shaved. These here just keep falling off. Not sure what's holding them on. Just static electricity, probably. I This thing's gonna take a while. It's hoping to be done by now. Okay, whatever. Okay, D3 and D2 and D4 and D1. What else is there? We got 4 parts. Oh, okay. These are opposite sides, and then we need PCS, polycap S. And we got a broken pin here. Did I break this? I don't think I... Oh, there it is. It fell out. It wasn't cut off. It was just like broken off. Alright. That's another accident. That's 2 in one kit. A bit of flashing there. We had a thing accidentally trimmed off, and now we have this. Okay, let's just try that. And this one here, clearly it needed that larger pin here to just hold in place, but we don't have that anymore, so I'm gonna have to somehow line it up. Yeah, that's about right. And yep, that doesn't seem okay. That doesn't seem right. It is not symmetrical. What that gives? Yeah, it's not very symmetrical at all. Like this here, you can see the thickness exposed here is larger. Thickness exposed here is larger. So it's like a bit offset. So it doesn't, yeah, okay, fine. It's not, let's not overthink this. Now, polycap C down there. Polycap C, polycap T, polycap M times 2. Polycap C, T times 4. I mean, I've built worse. More annoying stuff than these. And we're doing this live, so, well, I said before mistakes happens, but very rarely. We're fairly good at this. Polycap C times 2, A, B, C. Alright. These thingamajigs. And where do you even go? Alright, polycap M goes down there at the bottom. Which way is the top? Okay, this is the bottom. Twist that on there. Polycap. What's his face goes in there. And that thing goes up there. Just twist it in there a little bit. And just pop that on there. Alright, so then you join. Now these pegs look a bit suspicious. Yeah, whatever. Just a little bit on the outside. Just the rim. There we go. And wiggle the polycap a little bit because sometimes they will push against the parts. You have to wiggle them in. Alright, so we got that. The whole thing's gonna get painted over anyway, or should be painted over. So don't mind the stress lines. We just need to make sure the part is kind of flattened, like the nubs are all kind of eliminated at some point. As long as the surface is flat, it can be covered. Although, in my limited experience painting things, occasionally, like even if you completely hide it, it still has a very, very slight, like, it has a little, I don't know, bit of texture to it, I guess. A little bit of like stuff popping out. Very slight raise. So no matter what you do, it's gonna show. Like painting it might make it more visible, even. It's like a very slight bump. So we can't win ever. And just wiggle that in there. There we go. Very horrifying looking nubs there. Need a sanding machine for these. It's gonna take some time, just like sanding this, make sure like it looks bumpy, but it may be flat. And then you paint it, and it's like, oh, there's like a slight. Well, the thing's gonna be like painted all sorts of colors, so maybe it'll be fine. E3 times I don't know how many. E3, E4, E11, E10, E9. So all a bunch of stuff. There's just little accent parts. They do get painted different colors, so that makes it easier. You can just, well, I guess the idea here, you could like spray paint all of these in bulk, just like have them all lined up, just spray paint everything that needs to be spray painted in different color. Okay, so this, that as well. So basically everything from E at this point. So E4, E3, where do you even go? Okay. No, hold on. Nope, wrong. We don't need those yet. We will in a second, I feel. These are part of the feet. Just pop that on there. Wherever it goes. Without much ceremony. These here are to actually go on the polycaps. I'm guessing there's going to be some reason for this at some point. Assuming we get this thing on. Just go in. Come on now. Why aren't you? What the heck? I think it's... Okay, maybe try the other leg. It'll make more sense. Nope. Yes, there we go. Okay. And more stuff here. We're just slapping it on without caring how it looks. Yes, vaguely. There we go. I mean, yeah, these... What color is this anyway? Yeah, they're all the same color, so... They have to be spray painted in bulk. Or just painted in bulk, I guess. That's nice, the accent part can be removed. Whereas they might have like just give you like an etched surface to basically figure out where these all go. Let's try to get this one on there. Why do you not want to? Okay, there's a little bit of flashing on the polycap entrance there. There we go. Let's help this along. Just like widen the polycap opening a bit, which is something you don't really usually have to do, and get in there. Yeah, that hurts the fingers. So just make that a bit open. You can see like it kind of like scraped out. I'm just trying to get this to fit. Oh, there we go. If we have to remove this for some reason, I'm refusing. All right, so now on to what appear to be the feet. So polycap U times 2 around, they will roll off the table, and we need these guys, F11, F10, and that goes in there like so, and we have some fake pistons there. Let's just pre-drill this a tiny bit, not even, just a suggestion of a pre-drill. And then you join these together, hopefully, and there we go. And there we go. Fits kinda sorta vaguely. Yeah, it's old. It's not. It's yeah. Yeah. You got some pistons here. You can like paint those clearly. Like silver, I guess. This would be like that orange you see on construction vehicles. That yellow. That like, I forget what the part is called. That's the shaft. The other one's the sleeve. I know. All right, so that, and then F4 and F3, just together like that. It fits, I guess. And these things, which are E12, E13, C1, C2 times 2. There's some painting involved. I'm not sure why it says don't glue that. Why? It says do not glue this. But why? Oh, don't glue this on there. Okay. Don't glue this on this thing, but you can glue the rest. So this way and that way up. Again, very approximate here. I'm not. Okay, it looks like crap, definitely. And close enough. Well, that won't fit. Trying to get this to line up a bit there. Of course, you need to paint these surfaces a bit. Get them to, I mean, yeah, it does say to paint the part of it anyway. So just put that on there. Eventually, we'll have to take all of these apart, clean them up. Eventually. Yeah, eventually. In like 20 years. Okay, that's stuck in the wrong way. And now that's falling out. Ah, okay, I think I put it on the wrong side. So that should be like so. Let's make sure here, yep, it's on the wrong side. There we go. So this here is the back, the other side. Okay, for the feet, this plus that plus that plus. That's it. Would have these sneaker looking things, I would have thought they would have like a toe articulation or something. Yeah, like they look like sneakers. Or, well, not sneakers. Work boots of some sort? I guess. Work shoes. Slip-ons. They're comfortable shoes. He's probably on his feet a lot, running around, committing acts of horrendous violence throughout the land. Okay, you, I don't need you yet. Why the heck? Oh, I see. These parts. So F9 plus A12, A13, A7, A8. The feet are symmetrical, oddly enough. Soles, at least. Well, the Zaku's have the same design, so yeah, it's like, it's definitely, it has a, the shoes haven't changed in centuries. Well, years, like half a century at least. Shoes are, yeah, basically a lot of human society has peaked. It's only downhill from here. Or just stagnation for a few thousand years. And then collapse, and then starts over. No, that's if we're lucky. It's a bit squishy, but oh well. The feet are identical, it has no left feet. It's all left feet. I would be surprised if it said air on the side. These are like pumped up. Oh, those are the pumped up kit. Oh, hold up. We missed something important here. And the shoes are coming apart, which is not like, if you have your shoes coming apart like that, well, they don't do that anymore, really, do they? They used to, like, back in the day, like, stuff from China was synonymous of low quality. Like, the shoes would come apart, you walk a little bit in them, because they used cheap glue. And actually it was all glued together in like fake, what's it called? Threads. Sewing lines. Molded into the cheap plastic. We need polycap B, never mind, I was getting A. The cheap, what am I even talking about? Who cares? Let's just get these done. Now I'm gonna get this. Okay, well, hopefully this is a mistake. We'll see. So we got feet, and legs and all that. So we just assemble all these parts together, and of course this thing is falling off already. I'll hope this stays on. All right. So, let's see. feet. This thing, you pop that. Did I do that upside down? Yes, I did. So it actually is like so. Well, at least it comes out easily, so it's not too bad. Alright, so then this goes on to there. Pop. Don't break. And then this thing goes on to there. Like so. So it's a two-part ankle here. And then we got this thing. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it's high grade. It has one little gimmick. A little bit. No, not really. It has one little gimmick. And this thing's not connecting the way it should. What was I even trying to say? It has one little interesting gimmick on the thing there, but that's about it. Like this little gimmick there. That's the one interesting thing it has. And despite that, it doesn't go all the way. Like this is like, I guess this was a thing of master grade kits already. I don't know. I need to like, I don't have enough mats. They're expensive. I mean, they were expensive back then. They're probably very expensive still now. So yeah, it might have been a feature of master grade kits, and they kind of replicate that. This is from 2005, so I need to like double check like when. Actually, I need to get like some older kits and to kind of see like, kind of compare. Keep this in the back of my head. Try to remember to make the comparison here. And there we go, and then we pop that on there. Like so. Like this here. Alright, and finally that little gimmicky thing there. I guess, yeah. I mean, it's one thing, but alright. And then finally on top there, so this is what decides what the left and right leg, which is which, because otherwise they're identical. Pop one here, or you try, and you pop one there. There we go. We got left and right, right and left, the legs. So we got arm, legs, I think we got waist. What else do we need? Head. The head part. That is what we've been all waiting for. I've got quite a few parts left on these runners, so I'm gonna get all of them out. Where's the hair, though? We were promised some hair. And whatever this is. This feels suspicious. Alright, we'll see. Like this seems too small to be not required glue. Got a few accessories here and there. To be careful, we nip those. Sometimes it's a bit unclear what's the gate and what is not the gate. Piece of your face here. Piece of whatever. Alright, we're gonna leave this alone for now. Alright, face. Okay, where do we even start? Okay, that is not an internal part. I thought that was an internal part. It is not. Okay, be this A10, which you need to paint a different color, and that actually pops on here for some reason. Alright, and we're almost done. Almost. How many? Like 3 hours now? 2 hours. For crying out loud. So long. And then we need G2, which is this tiny ass little part there. Begging to fly off. Do you expect me to like glue this onto there? I mean, yeah, but... Okay, just push that on there. Hopefully it didn't scratch it up too much. Okay. Of course you need to paint this silver. Why wouldn't you? And I forgot. Well, we'll do that some other day. Okay, polycap, so G4. This thingamajig here, that thing with Bob over there. I don't know if this is a nub or not. I feel like it might be. Where are the eyes? Oh, it's over there. So G4 plus A18, which is this guy. Let's pop that on there. Try to clean it afterwards a little bit. You're supposed to paint most of it except the eyes a different color. Okay. And then piece G, polycap G. With B2 and B1. Points that way, or the other way, actually. I'm not gonna paint this right now. Your Voltron looking face there. And of course this doesn't fit. May need to be shortened a bit. Ow. Okay, we got this face. Good, this is step 41, step 40. Step 42 is this thing plus that thing plus that other thing, which needs to be glued on, clearly. Yeah, that's not gonna... I mean, it is. Now it needs to be glued on. Yeah. And it... And... Well, actually, I'm not even gonna glue that. I'm just gonna leave that off because this is begging to be broken off. And this here, yeah, this is not part. This is a nub. So try to turn that the right way there. Yeah. Not sure if, yeah, it doesn't really connect. It's a side part. Okay, this is a waste of time. All these small parts that are they're just barely holding in place. Like the fit here isn't like accurate enough for us to justify having these small things just kinda in there. Yeah, you definitely need to. You probably should paint something like silver behind it to make them more reflective. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. So then on this side here, we get this part, and we need 2 more clear parts. Ah, crap. Cut a little bit extra there. Oh well, nobody will know. I actually like trimmed, that's like the 3rd mistake made on this thing. Yeah, it's gonna look weird. And it's not even fitting. It doesn't stick on, it just... I guess it looks fine. Never mind, I thought it would look weird. It seems to be fine. But it's... You know what? Yeah. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, it's just falling out. So those... I'm just gonna leave those alone. Hopefully I don't lose them. Same with this thing here. I'm not gonna put that on because it's begging to get lost. Or broken off or something. Alright, so we got so far. So then on the side here, this little bandana thing. Another little thing, it's got all sorts of contraptions. What the? Oh, it's supposed to be this way. And flew off. I'm tempted to just leave it down there where it fell. I don't have time for this. I don't want to go look for this thing. That's like the fourth or fifth, I don't know, but I'm losing count now. Many things have gone wrong with this thing, and we're still... Okay, I'm not gonna go for it. You're just gonna be missing a side of your head. That is... This is who you are now. Alright, so we're missing a piece here, but we are not gonna let it stop us. So we end up on this side. Which part is the hair though? Oh, 47. Okay. So, oh, that was the brim of the hat. I thought that was part of something else. Alright, so then K6, G9, because it has a Sphinx motif for some reason on the hat. Well, it feels like Egyptian pharaoh style. Like the Stargate chevron, yeah. Put that on there, and K5. Which is one of these symmetrical looking things. There we go. Indeed. That barely holds together. What the hell? Right, okay, so this goes on the outside here. Clips on there, supposedly. There we go. A very approximate thing here. It's like lots of cleanup required. Not sure what's up with the music. Maybe I should do something about it. Yeah, maybe do something about that. Got the hat trim here with a few nubs. And this is all supposed to be very yellow. So it has guile hair, which we established already. So we just push all these together on multiple sides. Well, I gotta respect it, I guess. Somebody imagined this back in the day. Say, hey, this is cool. I think this is like one of the protagonists anyway. It's like one of the characters you play in the game. Close enough to the protagonist. This is number 4. There's like 3 more of these at least that came out. I only saw this one ever, so I don't know. That was the only one in stock, I guess, when I bought it. and I probably got it on sale. This becomes our crew cut thing, guile hair. So basically it's supposed to be this. So you can swap between hat. Where's a hat? Is that a cowboy hat? I don't know. It might be a cowboy hat. Looks like a fishing hat to me. Like an outdoorsman hat for fishing. Oh, and the antenna actually goes through this little thing here. Okay. So maybe it might be doable. If I get that through here. Okay, fine. Let's try this. This requires glue. You can't, it's not gonna hold. A little bit. Well, that's doing its thing. Just give me a second. I'm gonna try to find that other piece. Okay. Alright, so we got that piece found. Am I even in focus? Not close enough. So that goes on the other side of the head there. Like so. Hopefully it doesn't fly off again. There we go. And then there's a little hole here for the antenna to go through when you thread the hat. Hopefully that also lines up. There we go. It does not. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, the hat just is barely on the, it is a hat. It will fly off. So I'm just gonna do another dot there, just kinda not glue the hat down, just the antenna. Just for it to line up. So we got the hat. It has those things. I didn't do the reflectors here on the hat because those keep falling off and feel like, yeah. So I doubt. I don't think this is gonna work. I'm gonna try anyway. Oh, it does work. Look at that. I'll do as a preview, I guess. Down the road, I can paint that properly. So which means I can probably do a touch-up here and there to kind of give it a little more pizzazz, I guess. Oh yeah, it's like vaguely yellow colored here. That's just a preview. We're not gonna paint that today. Alright, but yeah, we got all the parts made. Let me just leave this to dry for a second. It takes a second to dry fully. Then it's fine, you can touch it all you want. Yeah, so one of the nice things about Hasegawa kits, I'm gonna put all my tools away now because I think I'm done with all the we're done building. We're just gonna go assemble now. There are no extra weapon. There's no more parts left. There's nothing left on the runners. We have a few polycaps left, but that's fine. We do have a sheet of border slide decals, which is a lot for like this thing. You have all sorts of yellows there. Oh wait, I just did that, so I can do it again. Just like that, just a very slight touch up. Just to give it a little bit of flavor. I'm not going to do the decals just yet. That's for much later. Surprisingly, it works. I mean, usually like those yellow colors don't show very well. Alright, so there. Very slight yellow. And some orange. Why don't you? This is just again. Oh, that showed up. Alright. You do have, for whatever reason here. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, okay, maybe I should. I don't know. I'm just gonna do the sides then. This is just... Hey, what the heck? Let's do that. This is just a preview. Coloring here, nothing particularly extraordinary. It kind of hides some of the effects. It kind of distracts from the fact that this is a pretty crappy build. Yeah, so we got some stuff here, which, like, you know, with a little bit of yellow here, adds a little bit of color. Very vaguely. Ideally, you would paint this. Well, I would like glue all the parts, finish all the things, trim all the things that needed to be trimmed. Like the pants, clearly you need. The nice thing about Hasegawa kits, they will usually give you like a schematic, essentially schematic layout like this, and it will show all the parts, all the various bits and pieces. It won't show all. It will show all like the. It is like a 1-to-1 scale. Yeah, it's 1-to-1 scale, as you can see. It's 1-to-1 scale schematic. With that way, you can kind of like actually follow along when if you are going to paint all of this. I'm kind of doing a review before doing the assembly. Let's do the touch up first, and then we're gonna move on there. So that here. Very slight thing here. Take a look at the back. Yeah, it'll show you the front and the back, how to paint it. Let's try not to get markers everywhere. This is just a very slight preview of this. using permanent markers, because why the heck not? It has, in the back, didn't realize this is a CD-ROM. There's some kind of like, there used to be, yeah, it's a CD-ROM. Because this is from a PS2 game which used DVDs. Well, it's a DVD-ROM, I guess. So that's a DVD player in the back. You can quickly make things look fine, I guess, without too much effort. I don't think this is gonna show on there. Oh, it does, maybe? No. It does not. It looks a little bit off, but sure. This is just a preview again. So what is this going to be? And here also, just a very quick pass there, just to give it some flavoring. So it doesn't look completely naked. And the end. You might be pulling your hair out, like, what are you doing? No, I don't care. It is fine. It's like doing oil painting with crayons. It works sometimes. Okay, so we got this, that. And I guess on the bits there, these were supposed to be all different colors, so it's probably going too far, but sure, that'll do. Let's add a bit of orange as well, again for the pops. Just with a little bit of a preview there. Where else do we need? Orange on the hands. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm just gonna do it this much. Nah, that was probably useless. Yeah, whatever. Don't really need that, so yeah, that's enough for a thing there. That's enough for just a preview of what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, there's obviously like a bunch of different colors you need to add, like a different shade of gray here for the chest. Can I? Should I? Let me see. Yeah, why not? Yeah, okay. That doesn't do much. Never mind then. Well, I'm gonna keep continuing then, just for what the hell. Again, it's just a very slight preview of what's going on. Okay, enough of that. Let's get actually to assemble this thing and see how it looks. So, yeah, you can swap between the hair part and supposedly the hat part, depending on your mood. And this got glued together. I guess. Okay, never mind. It still has an antenna, even though it has a blonde crop thing. This isn't holding on very well. That's one thing to note there. It's just barely on there. There's nothing else really to hold it. So what gives? You would think this would be a little bit more solidly attached. It has hair. Yeah, you gotta respect, like, somebody went to the effort of designing this and say, hey, this would be cool. This mecha is wearing baggy camo pants and is, oops, don't break the antenna, is like, alright, so we got legs. Let's get that up a bit out, because it's going to be a bit taller than your usual Gundam. And we need the side things there. Very, very small polycaps. Why do you need the side skirt on these things? I don't know. Alright, so there. Then upper waist. Just take care of this little nub there, this creepy thing on. To put that away. Put the tools away so you don't accidentally damage them. Alright, so we do have these two small things here. I need to make sure I don't get swept away. I just put them back in the box. So we do have hands, but thumbs keep coming off of these things. So I'm gonna. I guess the hands are supposed to be glued together. Like this is supposed to be glued. Is there any reason why it doesn't seem like I should be painting this? Ah, what the heck. I'm just gonna glue it then. Ideally, I would have left it alone so that at some point I can like take this apart, sand it, do any kind of fine detailing. But who knows when that's gonna happen. I mean, if it does come to that, I can always just like pop it off with a knife and glue it back. There we go. Just leave that to dry for a second. Meanwhile, we do have these things. You know what's coming. Alright, so it has like tonfas for some reason, which is interesting. Okay. And it has these here, which I'm not sure what is for. I feel like I might have missed something, but there's like holes here on the back that look like they connect to something, but I do not see anywhere on the instructions where it says to do that. So anyway, so let's do these here. Parts. Come on. You can go in there. Like, it doesn't actually bend. Like, the torso doesn't, even though it's like too, well, maybe I spoke too soon. What does that do? Does that even move? Nope, it does not move. There's not enough give there for it to move. I just put that back on there. Yeah, the torso doesn't actually do much. So that goes onto there. Don't collapse. And you did. Well, it did collapse. This hair is supposed to be... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. So yeah, this came off when it shouldn't have. So now we are having some trouble getting that to fit back where it's supposed to. Yeah, it's supposed to go like so. So let's get that back on there. The arm thing's already an accident happened here. That's like the 6th issue incident we've had with this kit. And yeah, looks like this here. Okay, so we do need some more cement on here. I think because I glued the back, it doesn't like it. Liberal amounts of cement in here. Probably too much. I'll have to do the same with this at some point. Okay, so let's try that a different way then. So get that back on there. Whatever this thing is. I'm just gonna, well, I guess it's too late now. I'm not gonna, I can always pop those out if need be. Just pry them apart at some point. And we got the yellow coming off. Yeah, it's just a very quick preview of this color. So let's get this thing off here and try to connect that without breaking anything. Like so. And try to connect the arms there first while holding it. That way it doesn't fly off. And what the heck are you doing? Okay. And the same thing on this side, just press it together so it doesn't come out there. And the CD player cover came out. So this would be this hand, pop that in there. And you there. Yeah, lots of glue is required here. Lots of painting, lots of glue, lots of all sorts of things. Alright. close that up. Hopefully we won't be needing more of this. And finally, the head with the hat, because it's the Hatter. Okay, very approximate thing here. Yeah, there we go. We built it. Alright, so, okay, we built it. We're going to try to do a little review here, although I've been reviewing this the whole time. We got hands here. So yeah, the thing I was saying about these Aoshima kits, the nice thing is like the art, well, I think Mikatro Rigo is not Aoshima, Hasegawa. So Hasegawa usually gives you like very nice instructions. Like for example, this here is a 1-to-1 scale color, like schematic, like what's it called? Standard? No, not what's the word? Like it's a technical drawing, I guess you could say, of the rendering of the thing. It's not, it doesn't have perspective. It's like front, side, back projection here of the thing. It's 1-to-1 scale, so you can kind of compare it. Yeah, exactly 1-to-1 scale, so you can compare it to this and say, okay, I need to draw these camo patterns. So you can like do the same thing, I think. Well, this thing's gonna need like a base coat of whatever this color is, and then I think the lighter color and then the dark color on top. So basically you need 3 layers for this to be able to replicate that. So yeah, you have this thing all like everywhere, like front, side, top. That's the nice thing about these kits. Bandai doesn't do that usually. I mean, they do for like real grade, give you like a diagram at the end with the, I guess, master grade as well. Like some of them with like various positioning of those things, but like those are like higher quality stuff. This one's like kind of a high grade ish. The CD player is coming off here. The data disc is on its back. This thing's supposed to be a hinge, but it doesn't really hold. It has like one gimmick in the leg, which is kind of interesting. This thing. Look at that. Except it does, despite that, the leg doesn't do like a full bend. It just like stops at 90 degrees. Yeah, like lots of painting required. It's like a quick preview with some markers, but yeah, you get the point. It doesn't look too bad. Like it's the design isn't horrible, to put it in lack of better terms. It has a hat which comes off easily, which you can then replace with hair, assuming I find it. Oops, don't fall down and break your antenna. Yeah, it is. The polycaps feel a bit loose. Now, this is the kit from 20 years ago. I don't think this is like a reissue, like a reprint or something. I believe this is like definitely something from 20 years. Like this is a 20-year-old kit that I just built. Yeah, and it feels the construction like feels dated. This is like an old kit, definitely. Like there were a few issues. Like it wasn't great, but at least I understood what I was getting into. So I think this is nice though. This is from 20 years ago, but it's still nice to see it. There's only just one gimmick, like on the leg. Oh, there's another one, I guess, like here on the... Although it still does only 90 degrees, there's like a little thing here that folds. What was a little attention to detail, I guess. You got finger guns, you got tonfas, or maybe those are just lasers. I don't know, but you get tonfas. I'm assuming it's tonfas. I haven't played the game, and I'm never will. It's a PS2 game. It's probably discontinued, and there hasn't been a sequel to this thing. Didn't put, there was some reflectors thing on here. I didn't put them in because they kept falling out. But yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, like, yeah, it has a few loose parts. This is a bit too loose. Like the hair just keeps flipping off. I guess I'll put the hat on instead because it's a hatter. It needs a hat. You can't do both though, which would be nice. You like have the hair inside the hat. Does it go to like some warehouse, construction yard, well, thing, like docking station, has its hair removed and hat placed on? Nice little hair. Like it's guile hair. Yep, it's guile hair. This is not bad. I mean, it's a thing. I mean, I've been more critical of other kits that were crappy and old. Well, no, actually, no. Like if it's like a newer kit, and I see like, okay, this is from the 2010s and what have you, and like, okay, this is bullshit. No, but yeah, this is like from 20 years ago, and this is like when Bandai was like ahead of everybody, and everybody was like still kind of way behind. It's better these days, but yeah, it's for a kit that it's a thing. Like, okay, it's from a show, well, a game that I've never heard of, I've never played. It looks a bit like Jukukes, as the, I mean, at least it did on the, it does here. This is retro, by the way. This is from 20 years ago, so this is like whatever Jukukes is going for. It's basically a nostalgia, essentially, at this point. So yeah, it has pumped up kicks or whatever. It has shoes that I suspect should say Air on the side, like Jordan Airs or something, because that's what you did back then, I guess. So yeah, the early 2000s were a weird period. We got stuff like this. Yeah, it's not, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look clearly a bunch of painting required here. This is just a preview little thing I did with a bunch of markers, just for it to not be too naked. Otherwise it's just like it's only like 3 colors otherwise. Gray, and blue. That's the only colors we had on there. And that's a bit of extra stuff just for on that. And it came with finger guns, so, well, one finger, pointing finger and a thumbs up. So that's what we're doing. Because it's American. Clearly it's American. From Japanese perspective, it's wearing like camo pants. It must be American. It has blonde guile hair, so definitely American. Why are you so dark though? Oh, well, this is a little better. Let's see now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this. Well, actually, maybe I should. Yeah, hold up. That's just to finish the reveal of it. So let's start from the feet. Articulation wise, yeah, it's all polycaps. It has a few interesting things here. I mean, it's not a master grade kit. It's like more of a high grade kit. It has just this one gimmick here on the leg. The knee doesn't bend all the way. That's fine. It's a bit flimsy at times if it's like it's gonna fall apart. Yeah, glue is required for this kit. There are going to be parts that are going to fall off. Lots of cleanup is required. I kind of went quickly with this because it was getting a bit long. Some of the polycaps here are kind of coming out. They're not terribly, well, they're not very grippy polycaps. Yeah, some of these are very, very small polycaps. Like here, this is like a tiny, tiny polycap. It's not used here, but like, yeah, the few very tough small polycaps which barely offer any polycap like properties that you would expect from polycaps. Lots of painting required, of course. It does come with a, I said this already, but yeah, some of these are quite large and lots of design. Like, yeah, you could spend like quite a bit of time. That's a lot of effort though, like for something like that. I mean, like designing this, like building this, selling this, putting it out. Probably limited by the technology, the plastic injection techniques that they had available. I guess the price, but the design is not horrible. It's all right for what it is. Yeah. All right. I wouldn't say try to get this kit if you can. Just don't bother. I mean, if you see it, if you want it, you can. But it requires a bit of effort. If you're the kind of guy who or person who likes to take a long time, work on a single thing for a very long time, just very slowly build it up, paint it, because lots and lots of painting are required here. Like everything requires paint. You basically need to repaint the whole thing. First you need to assemble it properly, glue all the parts together. But yeah, the arms, what the hell? There's some weird, I don't know why you have tire tracks, tire treads. Like, it's a redneck, so they, you know what we do. Rednecks will, you have like old tires just being repurposed. So basically you have like, I guess his wife beater straps. The tank top thing is made of tires. I don't think he drives on there, but yeah. So like the arms, yeah, very normal. I thought it was going to be a gimmick in the wrist, but it's not. It's just a regular old wrist. I don't know why it had so many parts to assemble. You do have tonfas / blasters / whatever quick draw weapons there that just fold out. I guess that's part of the game. Fair amount. Nope. No, it doesn't twist. It twists this way, but not further than that. The very limited thing here, it has a little gimmick here on the thing, which kind of like, it's barely visible, but like here it's visible, and then when it goes, it kind of collapses inside, just to give it like a few extra degrees of to make it reach 90 degrees, essentially. So yeah, and it's not a unhandsome looking mecha here. Proportions are quite alright. It doesn't have a gigantic backpack, which is not. It does have a CD-ROM on the back. Well, DVD-ROM technically, because it's a PS2 game. There's a DVD-ROM on the back for you to, like, I don't know, play your tunes. It comes with an antenna, but goes for the rim of the hat, which is interesting and nice. The hat also is kind of falling apart right now. What the heck? The hat's kind of falling apart. Yeah, some parts are mysteriously loose. Some parts are incredibly tight and grippy. Like the chest kept blowing up to pieces. Not that it's all that relevant, but yeah, it has a hat to hat her. It doesn't make the hats, it just wears it. I don't know. Maybe it is a mecha that makes hat for other mechas. I'm like, hey, you need a hat. They make you a hat. You got hats? Cool. That's what it's saying. Alright, so that's it for that. Nick, it's a kid from 20 years old. What can I say? It's alright. And it's a bit of a cop-out. Build all this, like, it's okay. That's pretty much what I think about most things. But yeah, it's not groundbreaking. It might have been for its time, I guess. Like, it might have been like, very interesting. Especially this little gimmick here. Or maybe that was very common already. I need to like build more master grade kits or otherwise. It says 1/100 on the box. So I'm guessing that was it's kind of a marketing strategy to like copy the successful people as, hey, we're doing 1/100 too. It must be master grade, right? No, it's just a high grade with a little gimmick. And I'll leave it at that. I hope. So the title is kind of long though, because it's a, well, it's not like a light novel type title, but it is quite a long title. What was it again? So, Cyber Troopers Virtual on Marz. On Marz? Marz. Virtual on Cyber Troopers Virtual on Marz. Like three separate like parts of this title. Cyber Troopers Virtual on. Are they on Marz or what? I don't know. But that's the title. It's a game from 2000s, so it has a people. The attention's, I don't know what's up with humans are weird. This is the Apharmd the Hatter, because it's a hatter. It has a hat. It has an TH-36T V. Well, no, H for Hatter. So, and it's from Hasegawa Hobby, 1/100 scale. It's number 4 in the VR-Series. I'm gonna have to look up if stuff like that even. What are the other 3 even? Like, there's a chance I may have some of them. We'll see. But yeah, otherwise, that's it. Yeah, someday, 10, 20 years from now, maybe I'll find this thing along with the manual and the sheet of, or decide to go like, hey, what the heck, I have time now, I'm retired, I don't have anything to do, as well I'll do this, and just try to finish this thing decades later. Took me 2 decades to build this. Who knows? Alright, so I'll leave you with this. I hope you had a lovely evening. I don't know if this thing is going to be on frame. The problem is like the hat. Makes it look very dark. And that's how far back the head goes. It just looks dark in the face. Not much else I can do about that. Alright, so we got this thing. We're gonna let it spin for a little bit. I'm gonna do some other stuff, and probably need to go to sleep. And yeah, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching. This was again, the title I can't remember. So something VR-Series 04. I should have put that in the title. Again, I lost the thing. Cyber Troopers Virtual on Marz, with a Z, whatever. Apharmd the Hatter, kit from Hasegawa Hobby. 1/100 scale, it claims. The old, 25 years old vintage kit. Very, I don't know, kitty cyber type thing here. So yeah, we got this built, and we're gonna spin. It has a finger gun, and a thumbs up, so it is begging to do this. So we shall let it do its thing, and we shall see you tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow's Saturday. We're gonna do another kit, hopefully. Try to do one kit every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and random gaming sessions in between, as time can afford. And yeah, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Have a nice one. Share this, like it, subscribe, all the good things. Alright, see you guys here. Bye.